Okay, so this question involves using tables of information and working with ratios. So let's have a look. So each day, current postal letters, first class post, so that's important, they're all going by first class. Table shows small letters and large letters, 200 letters, that's important, and the ratio is 3 to 2. Okay, 70%. Right, so the first thing to do is work out how many small letters and how many large letters we have to do then. So the first thing we've got to do is share 200 in the ratio of 3 to 2, and 3 is the small and 2 is the large. Lots of ways of doing sharing problems. We could build this up until we get numbers that add up to 200. So we could do multiplying factors, because ratios can work in that way. Or we can do the classic, there's 3 plus 2, 5 parts, so we can share by 5. So therefore 40 letters per part. So 3 plus 2, so there's 5 parts to work with. So the number of small letters is 3 times 40, so that's 120 small letters, and the number of large, well, there was 2 parts that were large, so 2 times 40 is 80 large letters. So that's going to get us some method marks at the moment, because we've worked out how many of each type of letters there are. So we've dealt with the 200, we've dealt with the ratio, so it's saying that 70% of the large letters weigh that, so we've also got to work out 70% of 80. So 70% of 80, 7 times 8 is 56. 8, because 10% of 80 is 8. So yeah, just remind ourselves what we did there. So 10% of 80. So 56 letters between 0 to 100 grams, and therefore there'll be 24 letters that are between 101 to 250 grams. The 24 came from the fact that there were 80 large letters altogether. Take away the 56. So again, remind ourselves what we did there. We did 80, take away 56. Now we can work out the costs of the post, because the question says, so we dealt with the 70%, we dealt with that. So now it says work out the total cost of posting the 200 letters by first class. So the total cost is going to equal, well, we found there were 120 small letters, and we can see from the table that each of those costs 60p. So we're going to have to do 120 times, now because the answer needs to be in pounds, then I'm going to times by 0.6, which is 60p in pounds, and we're going to add on the 56 letters that cost 0 to 100. So when we look at the table here, 0 to 100 is £1 each, so that's times £1, plus the 24 letters, well, again they're between 100 and 250, they're £1.50 each, so we've got 24 times the £1.50. So here we've got 120 times 0.6. Well, if I ignore the 0 here, then I could think of it as 12 times 6, which is 72. And 60% of 120 would be 72, so that's going to be £72. 56 times 1 is what it is, 56. And then 24 times £1.50, well, 24 ones is £24. 24 50p's is another £12, so that's going to be plus £36. So we add all those together, so we've got 70 plus 50, 120, plus 30 is 150, plus 6, 156, plus another 6, 162, plus another 2, £164. So that'll give us a total of £164 to send all that post. So that's working functionally with tables and percentages and ratios in a mix.